I'd like to take this time to thank my subscribers for tuning in. Those who are new to the channel, please
Action
smash
TV.
that subscribe button.
The people's choice for hot topics.
As you can see, we're going to be talking about a brilliant child going just like that. The mother of a 7-year-old, Shazad Muhammad, is living a nightmare no parent will ever want to encounter. She is now sharing her story, hoping that it prevents any other tragedy like this one she experienced on Monday afternoon. So on Monday afternoon, she went to pick up her son around 3:15. She claims that her son's favorite snack is Polori. So while waiting for transportation, she bought one bag of Polori from a vendor outside of the school. She offered some to the nearby kids waiting on transport as well. Then she broke a piece of the Polori and gave it to her son. As soon as she gave it to him, he started choking. She started pounding on his back, hoping that it could bring back up the Polori from his throat. When she noticed that that was not working, she decided to insert her finger into his mouth to try to pull it out from blocking his airway. She managed to get a little piece of the Polori from in his throat, but at the same time, he lost consciousness and he fell to the floor. She was trying to do CPR. Nearby people came to help her, to aid, and they tried helping her as well. They called the ambulance, but the ambulance took close to an hour to get to pick him up. Some of the people that was around was willing to take him to the hospital, but seeing as the ambulance was already on its way, they waited. She called his father, and his father left work from wherever he was working, and the father is claiming that he's blaming the ambulance because he's saying he went from all the way from work to the school and he got there before the ambulance, and the ambulance was called before him. And he's stating that where he worked is even further than where the ambulance has to come from. So he don't know why they didn't make it in time to pick him up, because as soon as they pick him up, he also drove to the hospital while the ambulance picked him up. And he said he also reached to the hospital before the ambulance. So he said he don't know exactly what the ambulance was doing. He don't know if the ambulance did make it earlier, if they could have saved his son's life. The mother is actually traumatized about the situation. The mother claims that she's not the same anymore. She's crying. She's going through it. She can't believe that he'd been eating Polori for all these years. She even said for the carnival, over the weekend of the carnival, they went to Tobago. He partied. He played limbo. He was a fun kid and he liked joking. He also ate Polori there and nothing happened. She says she don't know exactly what caused him to choke on the Polori. And he's just a standard 1 student. This story actually is very hurtful, and my condolences go out to this family, because this is a serious situation here. Nobody will want to lose a child. And the mother says she can't believe it. Hurts even more knowing that just a Polori took the life of a child. Just a piece of Polori, she said, took the life of a child. She says she don't know what she's did wrong. She's blaming herself. And she can't believe it because she feed him Polori many times. He bought Polori on his own. He ate Polori. She don't know how it ended up choking him. I don't know if maybe he swallowed the whole thing by accident. But people, I want everybody and all my subscribers to say a prayer for this young kid. Say a prayer for his mother. Give your condolences. Because in situations like this, everybody got to show love. Because this mother is going through a very painful time. Just think about it. Put yourself in her shoes. And if you put yourself in her shoes, you will understand the hurt. To imagine you losing a child. That is hurtful. I wouldn't wish this on no one. All I could tell her, we give her prayers. We hope she can recover from this. Always remember, there's all people out here that care. So if you feel like you're alone, there's people out here that actually care. And subscribers, I urge, with your kids and them, show love.
Like, subscribe, and share for the hot topic.